It was a Scottish clan. There was the Highland Beales, and there was the Beale Borders. Now, they don't know whether the Beale was a pseudo version that meant like belle is beautiful, or if it was an old Gaelic word that meant many. But either way, I like to think that the Beales fulfill both. There's a lot of us and we look good. So because we lived right on the border between England and Scotland, that was the plan, there's a lot of fights, wars, and contention. And we were one of the problem clans. So we got exiled down to the southern tip of Kent, which is where our whole family starts from in England, where we came from. That's how we got to America. But if you wanted, you can certainly pass around. This is the clan tartan, basically what the kilts look like. And then we have the family crest and the family pin. Yep, so there's the crest that we have. This was all Uncle Dave. This was absolutely Uncle Dave. He did the vast majority of this research. I just kind of connected the dots. Yeah.
Oh, is it the bell?
No, my Uncle Dave. Yes, your nephew. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when he passed my grandpa, they gave me his stuff because they knew I was interested. So just kind of continued it on. Yep, and so that was the crest that you would put on a shield or whatever to show what clan you were. Yeah, totally a stamp and all the rest. So the story goes that in about 12th, 13th century, we got exiled down to Kent, where we lived for about 400 years or so, and then our direct answer is that they came to America. I've read this in a couple letters, and I've heard this from many sides of the family, like throughout when I've talked to them. But basically, it was a husband, a wife, and his daughter, and they got ship coins to go from England to America. Well, the night before the ship was supposed to go, the guy got home from work, and he's like, all right, let's pack and get ready. And the wife went, you're going, we're not. So he was very distraught, went to the pub, got drunk, missed the boat. That boat sank with no survivors at all. Totally. Took the next boat that he could to America, made it just fine. Totally. So this is why I tell people that we as Beales owe our lives to alcohol. A debt that we're still paying off. So from there, yes, it's true. This is very, very good. So from my understanding, we set up kind of shop on the East Coast for a little while. Ended up with Edward Fitzgerald as the next big name that you get. It was right before the Civil War with the Spanish-American War. That's when he jumped across the border, infiltrated Santa Anna's army, did a whole bunch of research like spy stuff, like absolutely like top-of-the-line secret agent spy stuff. Figured it out, jumped back across the border into Texas, gave the U.S. Army all the information. This was after the Alamo. So the Alamo happened, and then he was a large part of the information to find out how to fight Santa Anna. After that, Civil War happened, fought for the North and all the rest. End of the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln asked him, as a personal favor, to map the entire West to make a more safe route for travel. So anybody who was headed out to the West to set up for gold and frontier, all the rest, manifest destiny, that kind of thing. So he started mapping the trail all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. To this day, that trail is still called the Beale Trail. And in fact, there is a Beale Air Force Base in California that is where Edward Fitzgerald Beale ended. And that's where he set up camp and the fort so that it would be a nice safe haven for frontiersmen. Well, the fun thing for me, because I'm from Flagstaff, Arizona, it used to be called Milltown because it was an old lumber mill. To this day, there's still a lot of lumber mills, and they chop down trees, lumberjacks, and the rest. But while he was there, it was the 4th of July. So he told his soldiers to find the tallest tree they could find, skin it, and raise the U.S. flag. From that day point, on until now, Flagstaff is called Flagstaff. And so it was our ancestor. Now what was really interesting is as he was going through Arizona and California, he was charged with starting a cavalry unit that was based around camels for desert warfare. And so he kept this cavalry unit going as long as he could. They kept training in Arizona after he left to California. And then as soon as the car was invented, they canceled it. And the last camel that they found in Arizona was in like 1960, 1970, killed by a couple of coyotes that had tracked it down. That's the last camel to think of. So, yeah, it's this wonderful, awesome Beale story.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, David.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, David. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just connected the dots, so that's all that is.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.